have a story for you, and we just want to say, Mom, we're sorry. Cheers to our mother.
We're gonna tell this story. Hold on, I have to drink.
I just want to say, Mom, this was Shelly's idea.
Shut up. We're gonna tell this story with respect.
We are, because we love.
So we're gonna leave out a few intimate details.
Yeah.
A few months ago, we went to Buffalo shopping.
We did.
And it was Mom's idea. She and Dad were gonna go, and then they asked you guys, and then they asked us if we wanted to go. So we all went. 3 couples, Nikki and Gavin, my husband and I, Mom and Dad.
Had a blast.
Had a blast.
So much fun.
Friday night, we shopped. We had dinner late. We went to bed. Saturday, we shopped all Saturday morning. We had a nice lunch at Red Lobster.
Beautiful, yeah.
And then we went to a mall. And when we got to the mall, it was, I don't know what time it was, late afternoon.
Late afternoon, yeah.
But
I just like to say this. So I am a professional shopper because I do it a lot. And I know that if I want to keep going, I don't have anything with cream sauce. I don't have anything loaded with butter. I don't do any of that because my stomach's very sensitive, and I know
all about shopping.
Right, and having to have stomach cramps or feeling that I need to be in the bathroom every 3 seconds is not a good thing.
So my dad gets into the mall and he starts to get sort of reflux feeling. And so Mom says to me, Dad's not feeling so well. So I'm like, okay, not too worried. And then so she sits down with him, and then I see her get up and she says, my stomach's not so good, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, which bathroom are you gonna go to? Well, I know where the JCPenney bathroom is. So I said, okay, is Dad going with you? Yes. So Nikki and I continue shopping. Right?
Shoe shopping, because at that point we were in JCPenney's shoe department.
And Nikki and I are looking at shoes. I actually bought shoes there. And then we realized that we hadn't seen or heard from Mom for quite some time.
Or our husbands.
Right. Well, where were they?
Okay, so hang on. When Mom decided to go to the washroom with Dad, we waited around, the 4 of us, for a little while, and then we were just trying to move up a little bit. And then when they didn't come back after what, 20 minutes, we said, okay, let's send the boys back.
Yes, this was a very good idea. Let's send our husbands to go look for our parents. We're going to continue shopping.
Because shopping is important.
But to be fair, the guys were driving.
And they weren't that interested in shopping.
Right.
They were more interested about getting back to the hotel and chilling out.
So Nikki and I are shopping. We're buying shoes, whatever. And then we realized we haven't heard back from Mom and Dad. We haven't heard back from
the boys.
Kid or Gavin. We're like, what's going on? So then I check my phone, and Kid had been trying to call me. And I think I finally answered the phone, and he's like, where the F are you?
Screaming.
I thought your mother was dead.
I thought she was dead. And you two are shopping.
You're shopping. What the hell? So I'm like, what is going on? Apparently he goes upstairs to JCPenney, and my mom is lying horizontally on the floor.
Outside the bathroom. Outside the bathroom. Now I want to say at this point, so
my mom is 70 years old.
Let's pause here for a second, because this really does bother me, and this is not funny. Apparently, she passed out, and my dad, my poor little helpless dad, is running around her lifeless body, trying to not knowing.
It wasn't lifeless.
Well, she was passed out, so it was pretty lifeless. So anyway, but what they told us afterwards, during this time, people were walking
around,
because you had to get past them to get to the washroom. And people are walking all the way around, avoiding them like the plague. I don't know what they thought was going on.
No one called 911, nothing. So
you would think somebody would see 2 older people struggling. Somebody would intervene. Like, that really upsets me.
So apparently, Kit, my husband, told Gavin, go get the car. I'll bring Mom down, and we'll get them back to the hotel. They virtually carry Mom down. Gavin gets the car and somehow gets Mom back to the hotel. Into her room, and then comes back for us. So we're all worried because we're in Buffalo. Like, we're not at home. We can't take her. It wouldn't be easy to take her to a hospital there because yes, they have coverage, but we don't want to be in a hospital in Buffalo. We want to go home.
Yeah, we're uncomfortable. We don't really know the process or what.
But she's not well enough to. She's going to the bathroom every 20 minutes. This is the part I don't want to get into details about. But it was a bowel issue.
She was very sick.
But it was not just like it was a major thing.
Yeah. She actually needed medical help afterwards, and it was quite serious. So but she's okay now, so we're thankful for that.
So we get her back to the room. We go, we stop, we get meds, we get ginger ale, we get whatever we think we can get. We go back to the room. We're like, what are we gonna do? Do you want to get in the car and go home? No, she said, I cannot get in the car and go home now because I will never make it. So we decided to spend the night, and then the next morning we would leave. But what we did is we went shopping. We went shopping again the next morning while Mom slept in.
She wanted to sleep in, and you know, let some of it pass because she was still going all night.
So the funny thing is, I decide my husband, we drove them. He had a new company car. And she's afraid that she's not going to make it to the bathroom. So we're like, what are we going to do? So I go and buy Depends. And my husband puts this blanket.
No, you got to hear this. So Kit pulls up to pick Mom up from the front of the hotel. And he's got blankets. So just where she would be sitting, he's got like 3 layers of blankets.
Wool blanket.
All over the seats. And he's like, and so Mom now is like, that's so sweet. He arranged this comfy seat for me. No, Mom, he didn't want his car to get turned.
That's right. So it was so funny because I had ginger ale there for her. We had crackers. We had everything that we thought she might want. And we just put her in the car and we drove. And she got home. She went to the hospital. She had to go on antibiotics because they thought that she had an infection in her.
It was pretty serious. In fact, her doctor did say that she should have been to the hospital.
Yeah.
She should have.
We shouldn't wait next time because she had a lot of blood loss and various things.
It was not a good situation.
But the moral of this story, for all you young people, especially young women out there, marry a man who will take care of your mother.
Of your mama, yes.
Because our mom said afterwards, both of her son-in-laws took exceptionally good care of her while her daughters were shopping.
So so Kit literally picked her up off the ground, held her around his shoulders while she and my dad went down the escalator, and then Gavin drove through yellow lights the whole way to get her there. All the while calling me, asking me, we have this thing that we call Lamicol in the Caribbean that just helps. It's a really nice smell and it helps you feel better just instantaneously. And she was saying on the way over, oh, I wish I had some. She didn't bring any with her. And Gavin's like, oh, I know Niki has some. So,
traveling test hero.
Yeah, he literally stopped at the hotel, said, okay, Dad, just you go take Mom. I'll bring all the bags in and everything else. Yeah. They were wonderful. They really were.
We want to toast to our husbands and our lovely mother. And so the moral of this story is plan for fun, but plan for potential demise.
Take medication with you.
Take a lot of meds. I never do this. Carry meds with you when you go places. Yeah. Imodium, Gravol, Advil.
Yes.
Anything like that you know will help you.
And when in doubt, dial 911. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you see someone lying there and needing help, be a good person and
stop. But I'm glad they didn't, because I didn't want to go to the hospital in Buffalo.
Right, but they still should have.
Not that you don't have great hospitals. I'm sure you do. Buffalo people, don't be mad at me.
Cheers, Mom. We're so happy that you were okay and that we made it back to Canada.
That's right.
Peace. Cheers.
Thanks for watching.